Skipper Melissa, what time was the class supposed to be?
We're only 10 minutes behind.
We're a little ahead, yeah. Whatever, I'm handing out detention. Whoever's late, getting detention. All right, we got 8 people for detention so far. We're gonna clean up the school grounds. We're on the same page. And so he took that mechanical bird to his team and said, guys, I want to do this. I want to do it on a larger scale, and I want to make it a dinner show. And that is what in the Enchanted Tiki Room is, still to this day, the first ever animatronics made by Disney are those Tiki Room birds. So please give it a visit if you haven't been there in a while. It's a great place to enjoy a Dole Whip, or just kind of get out of the sun if you're hot. It's a great, great place to do that. And it's very, very nostalgic. It's got a lot of Disney history there, and it's, you know, one of those attractions that Walt actually had his hands on. So, got it.
I think everybody's psyched to be in here.
California.
You guys are in luck because we closed down this bar specifically for this event, which basically means that you get to have an experience that like pretty much no one gets to have, which is being inside of Trader Sam's when nobody else is allowed.
VIPs.
We don't really understand why, but they built this right in between 2 active volcanoes, so you never really know what's going to happen, right, Superboy?
I don't know. I mean, you know, oh, see?
What is
sure
that?
enough,
Oh,
what is going on?
Save yourselves!
Everybody, don't run! It's gonna be okay! We have all this water. There's a bunch of water in between us. It's gonna protect us. We're okay. Oh, wow. We are okay. But, you know, it's scary and awesome. It's oh no. That's just one of our effects. Here we have, guys. I mean, 2 of our volcanoes that happen here. This is, for those of you who haven't been here before, there's a lot of production value to our drink menu. When you order certain drinks, we have certain things that happen within the environment. It's always a blast, and there's always something new to see. And even for those of you who have been here many times, I can almost guarantee you, me being here 11 years, you could see something new almost every time you come here the other time. My number 1 favorite item in this whole place is this harpoon right here. This harpoon is an actual prop from the movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is a prop that Mr. Douglas held and slayed the squid with right there. And it's fashioned by Captain Nemo and his crew, and Trader Sam came upon it from Nemo himself, and we put it in here for you to check out. And the second favorite's probably the Indiana Jones bullwhip, and that's going to be over there.
Definitely.
Sorry, Mariah. The Indiana Jones bullwhip is also an actual movie prop from the movies. Those are my favorites anyway. Yeah.
My personal fave is actually, we have a bust up above me here of Theodore Roosevelt, right?
Teddy.
The great adventurer.
Really good friends of Sam's, obviously. You can see he has photos of Teddy over here too. They do a lot of safaring together.
He's wearing a life jacket, obviously for shipwreck reasons.
That's right. Society of Adventures. Yeah, shipwrecks all the time. He's always ready. He's prepared.
So Trader Vic did make the original Mai Tai. The idea was to take this beautiful rum that he had at the time that we don't even have access to now and show it off by keeping simple ingredients with it. So that's actually what we're going to do today. If you pick up that large tin right there in front of you, there's a small cheater tin hiding underneath it.
A little one.
You're going to take that small cheater tin, that shorter tin, and you're going to flip it over upright because that's where we're going to pour things right now.
And then just put that big one back down on the table. You don't need it yet. You're not going to need it till later. So put that one out of your way.
That one's for later. So we have our small cheater tin. Does anyone know what this style of shaker is?
Anybody? I got a lot of lays to give out,
Somebody said
guys.
Boston. Somebody said Boston.
Was it Boston?
There
Yep.
you go. This is a Boston style shaker. Just so now that we have our small cheater tin turned over so we can start pouring in it, we're going to grab
I'm
a
going to catch
hold
her
of
up. I'll catch her up.
Japanese style jigger. 2 different sizes, right? Basic sizes. So this smaller one is 1 ounce. This larger one is 2 ounces. Inside of the 1 ounce side, you're going to see a couple of different lines. You may or may not have a 1/4 ounce there at the bottom. You'll definitely have a 1/2 ounce. You may or may not have a 3/4 and then a full ounce. We're going to get to know that 1/2 ounce line pretty well during this class. So just in case you can't see it now, it's about the halfway point of that. smaller side, upper side of your jigger.
And we're going to pretty much predominantly only use that smaller side today, since all of our ingredients are an ounce or under. So this is really...
In front of you, inside of those plastic squeeze bottles, they're all marked so beautifully. There is one that says orgeat. Does anyone know what the main ingredient in orgeat is?
Oh, I got a hand. Almond, yes. Almond is the main ingredient in orgeat. It's an almond syrup.
Does anyone have an almond allergy that's in here right now? Because it's too late for you. So we're going to measure 1/2 ounce of that orgeat into our jigger.
Yeah, we use BG Reynolds orgeat. It's really good. Still very handmade, small batch type stuff. It has a little particulate in it, and that.
So we're just doing 1/2 ounce of agave.
Yes, please, more.
We're getting to know that 1/2 ounce marker on your jigger. So now, so far, we have 1/2 ounce of orgeat, the almond syrup, and we have 1/2 ounce of agave, which is one of our basic sweeteners. Does anyone know which spirit is almost always made with 100% agave?
That's good. I don't know who to give a lay to though. Like seven people said it at the same time. Oh my God. Maybe we gotta wait for someone to raise their hand.
I also would have taken mezcal.
Yeah.
So now that we have our lime juice in front of us, we're going to pick up that jigger again, but this time we're going to use 1 full ounce. So in order to do a full ounce, you're going to take your jigger here, right, and you're going to fill it all the way to the rim, all the way to the meniscus, which basically means it's going to form a bubble on top. I do suggest that you lift your jigger and put it next to your tin. I'm holding the tin up only for you guys. Do not hold your tin up in your jigger. You're going to have a couple. You hold it up this way, you're going to end up with it all over your hands. So if you hold it next to your tin, you'll be able to spill it right in.
It's almost like you're filling it too much, but it's just quite not too much. It just barely stays in there. And so now if you notice, we have 1 ounce total of sweet ingredients, the agave and the orgeat, and then we have 1 ounce total of our sour. So when you're making cocktails at home, this goes for any cocktail you're making. You want to have kind of a scales of justice in your brain when you're thinking of it. If you're going to add some sweet, you got to add sour, the equal part sour. If you're going to add alcohol, you got to add an equal part. Oh, well, not an equal part. You got to add some dilution with some water, and you just want to try to balance your cocktail making out that way in the scales of justice.
And right now we basically have fancy limeade.
That's right. We have a very delicious limeade right now, exactly.
So now that we have our balance of our sweet and our sour, right, we have our 1/2 ounce of orgeat, our 1/2 ounce of agave, and our 1 ounce of lime. We're going to switch over to actually putting in the fun part, which is the booze.
Yeah.
I actually have pre-measured out all these boozes for you. That does not mean just dump it in. I actually, on purpose, give you a little bit extra so that you can sip and smell each one and see how you feel about it, too.
So don't just dump it in. We give you this tool for a reason.
Starting from the top, you'll see Plantation Original Dark. We're going to put 1 full ounce of Plantation Original Dark into our jigger and then into our tin. But smell it and sip it. It actually is a really beautiful dark rum. And honestly, a great workhorse for your own home bar because the price point is on point. But today we're going to be using Bacardi Superior and we're going to measure 1 full ounce of that. So into your jigger, 1 full ounce, and then into your tin. Roy, actually, now's our chance to ask people the trivia question that we figured out about Bacardi.
Does anybody know why there is a Lucas Bowls Orange Curacao? Okay, and it is pretty good. Lucas Bowls is one of the oldest distilleries in the world, not just in the United States, or they're actually not out in the United States, they're from Amsterdam. They're one of the oldest distilleries in the world. They have some really, really good products. And that's what we use here at Trader Sam's is Lucas Bowl.
If you guys want to pick up that ramekin in front of you and smell it, you can tell that right away that it's an orange flavored liqueur.
A little more, yeah.
It's my first day. We'll start with sugar.
You want more?
This till you got about an inch to a half inch.
Right there on top of that shorter tin. You'll see that you'll have one side that looks flushed, like one side that meets up.
See that?
One side that almost looks like it doesn't meet up. We give it one little tap. So now we have one side that's moving like this flush. Now we're going to turn it over and put that small side on top. And you're going to give it one more tap. The reason why we're tapping it is we're making sure that there's a vacuum seal going on. Because if not, one of you is going to take a Mai Tai down.
Small side on top.
We have a pretty good technique for for baking in general. Because there's two dots, one up here and one down here, and each one is fun.
You want to really shake this, guys. You want to really shake.
Put your hands on the side of that. So you'll see your half moon on top. You're going to tap on the side on the larger tin. When you tap it, it'll release your vacuum seal. You'll hear like a pop, right? Looks like bamboo, tall glass. And we're just gonna roll this drink into it, which is like a fancy way of saying we're gonna pour this drink from this tin into this glass.
Instead of straining, because we want all that water we just shook our butts off for to be in our cocktail because it is part of the ingredient in a Mai Tai.
So now you'll have your drink poured into your glass. A lot of you might have a little room on top. You're gonna top it off with more crushed ice.
Fill up that glass. Thank you, good.
Guys, we're gonna make an official Trader Sam's garnish. So in front of you, you're gonna see a little plate. It has a bamboo pick, which is this guy. There's a toothpick made out of bamboo, right? A long one. And you're gonna take one of those maraschino cherries, these big bright red cherries right here, and you're gonna put it on your bamboo pick.
Put it on the pick.
So now you're gonna take this bamboo pick and you're gonna stick it almost like you're giving them an eye, but through the pith of the orange, which is in between this soft, juicy part and this skin.
It's the white part. It's the white part between the peel.
And you're gonna give them basically an eye. Now you're gonna take that same bamboo pick, right, it's sticking out of the back here. So you're just gonna bend this over and right here through the center, but still through the pith, you're gonna put it back through. So you're looking at it like this, and you're just gonna bend this inward like this. Through the back. Just put that center. So now you have this extra part, right? You're gonna take that tip and bend it right back and make an S. So here we start again. So here's our cat pan, right? Then we're going right here through the top, right here giving him an eyeball. Now we're gonna bend this way and put it right here through the back. And then we're gonna pull this corner and put it right through again. You did it! Success! So we're gonna take that bag and just smack it against the back of your hand. The idea is to open up the mint. Taking it releases the oil,
Smack
brings
your
out that
mint.
smell.
Smack it. It's been very bad. The mint has been very bad.
You can tell right away when you're hitting it that you can smell
You're
it.
finished, ladies.
It really
You're all
intensifies
done.
it. So now that we've fluffed it all up, it smells great. We're just gonna tuck it right here inside of our glass. You're doing great.
Yeah, we love it.
There we go. You're doing great. Smart guys, we get to cheers so that you can enjoy your Mai Tai. So cheers to you. Good job making your first Mai Tai.
Cheers.
Mel, can I have a regular? Thank you so much.
Enjoy, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We'll send you another drink down there at the bar.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Thank you. It's shaken by us.
Released. Great job.
Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your treats at the fireplace. Thank you.
Tofu, I think
Tofu, tomatoes,
tomato.
bean sprout. Oh, for sure.
Did you say ahi
Tuna poke bowl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My son was loving mango pie. Same thing, you get there at 5 o'clock. Well, you get there at 4:45.
And you want to be asked after.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you can. It's good in the restaurant, but better.
And I also have a pork and veggie gyoza. Coconut shrimp with pineapple salsa. Thank you.
Aloha, everybody. I have some monkey businesses for you all here. Why don't you just hand them out? If you don't mind, just pressure them going downwards for me, please. What's it called? Monkey business? Monkey business. The slogan is hopefully while you're drinking it doesn't drive you bananas. You know what I mean? So that's what guys.
What's in there?
Monkey business? I like it. Yeah, well, this is 2 types of aged rum. There's an aged dark rum and an aged demerara rum. Eldorado 8. And then there's fresh squeezed lemon juice, cinnamon syrup, some allspice dram, and a little alcohol float on the top to try to dry out some of those sweet ingredients. Scales of justice. We're making it all balanced out, right?
We made this specifically for this event.
We wanted you guys to be able to enjoy something out here that is
That nobody else has had until now.
Oh, really? So this is an original cocktail. No one else has had this besides me. This young lady right here. And then whoever signed up for class today. That's
No, I watched you guys do it last time. I was like, I want to do that.
Oh my gosh. What are these? Oh, beans?
Thank you, Jim.
And I have a Hawaiian slider.
Oh my gosh, those look so good.
And a Hawaiian slider.
Thank you so much. You really get a lot of food. You really get a lot of food with this event. It's like a full dinner.
Martini Kings, Mr. Craig Fondigo on the vibraphone. Richard Folkson here on the drums. My name is Tony. Aloha. Thank you for hanging out with us. And I hope you make us a cocktail sometime now that you've got the recipe. All right. As we say, mahalo. It's been our pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get the awesome. Thank you. It's okay. I wore glasses my whole life, and I had like so many. I started wearing glasses like 2 years ago. So